Dragon Age Inquisition was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we did a favor for Sarah, and now we're gonna go back to Crestwood. But also, maybe let's hit the war table first. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. This is a game where faffing about is half the point of it. Actually, let's help out Josephine once we're done. Hop into the War Council. Stop the war between Navarre and Winter. Inquisitor. Through the efforts of hundreds of negotiators, allies, and a few personal connections, Navarre and Winter have grudgingly issued orders for their soldiers to return to their respective cities. The contested land has been split down the middle. We have averted a war today. I will add nothing more, for there is no higher reward to ask for. Proudly, Ambassador Montillier. And we received some influence and the Blade of Tidarian. But that looks like just the thing. We'll send Leliana to rescue our spy. Nobility and Val Royeaux have caught Miller, an Inquisition spy. She has tricked them into thinking she's a bard from the Orlesian court, but the deception will only last so long. Extract her before her captors learn who she is and demand a ransom, an investigation, or an execution. So Leliana says, a hand must not be seen in this. I can send Miller tools to escape, but she must leave on her own.
Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Oh, Quell unrest in Seralt just finished. The presence of Inquisition soldiers in Seralt has made the people feel much more secure. For some reason, they are wary of something in the deep woods. The Inquisition support also pleases the Marquis, and we have been gifted a token of Seralt for our assistance. Gold and Seralt glass. Okay. And a note from the quartermaster. Thank you for the indulgence. I have outfitted the Sutherland and his small crew in equipment more appropriate to agents of the Inquisition. Given their humble origins, it is doubtful they have ever seen the like, Sir Morris. Find Crestwood's mayor. The mayor of Crestwood left a letter confessing that he was the one who flooded the village 10 years ago. Then he disappeared. The Inquisition must track him down if it's to serve justice. To Josephine, she says, I can ask the Crown to post a warrant for the mayor's arrest. Leliana is unavailable. Cullen says we already have soldiers on the road in that area. They'll hunt down the mayor.
All right.
To serve any master. Inquisitor, here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Caer Bronach that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial Counting House who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work. But should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Leliana. Josephine, who's the only one we can send, says, with your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away.
Inquisitor?
Excellent. Ooh. And now... No, please. We go... We can just take care of this. It's no problem. So let's bring... I like coal. I'm sorry. Wah! Dang it. Okay.
They are not. You're a liar.
Gone, almost to a man, corrupted or some such.
Maker, who's protecting us now?
The Inquisition.
Maker.
Okay.
What is a seeker of truth exactly?
A sort of Templar, I suppose. Why do you ask?
Ooh! Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, I'll have to come back here. I'll read that later. Royal Rest of Orlais. A plaque reads, here at the heart of the bazaar we offer the finest artisanal pieces for the boudoir. Both shop and museum, our merchandise is modeled on the tastes of our most glorious rulers of the past. Rest well, compatriot. Rest, nation Orlais. I mean, hell yeah.
You must admit that new leadership would be refreshing.
I admit nothing of the sort. Empress Celine is a fine leader.
You only say such because you've navigated our game unscathed.
What other measure would I use? That is Orlais.
Heaven has been filled with silence. And crossed my heart.
Anything? Okay. Okay. Hello, Josephine.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Let's go see the Comte.
Lead the way.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Poivers.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
This seems dangerous for you.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Val Royeaux. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messenger seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
You don't seem surprised.
Overly complicated assassination plots are part of Orlesian politics, I take it.
They're all too common, I'm afraid.
Contract was signed by a noble family. The Duparquets.
But the Duparquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Duparquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royeaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract's ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
So what's the plan, Josephine?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Duparquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed, but not to have said you'd heard rumors at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Was there ever a Comte?
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montile's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Did you kill the real Comte?
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a fatal accident.
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you. May we conclude with my departure?
You can leave.
Go, then.
Good day, Yosh. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Okay. Now we're back. Now we have to go talk to Josephine again, and we also got some people back on the war table, so let's take care of that. God damn it. Hi.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You had no idea.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royeaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
Let me consider it.
Give me some time to think this over.
I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two parakeets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royeaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Okay.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
How do peasants become nobles?
How exactly does one turn farmers into members of the upper classes?
There are procedures for granting honored citizens of the Empire the title of Lord or Lady. Very long procedures. And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut through half of it.
Tell me of the Dupercats.
Why did the Dupercats hate the Monteliers so much they set up a permanent assassination watch?
A Montelier and a Dupercat fell in love. A young couple, pledged elsewhere, attempted to elope. The whole thing ended so violently, it's a wonder any survived. It's fortunate the Dupercat's descendants hold no grudges.
How do you know that?
What if the Dupercats refuse to aid you?
I've already contacted the Dupercats, Inquisitor. They're ready to help us. It will be a long road, but a lordship is a chance to restore a proud lineage to their heirs. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
So it's very Romeo and Juliet. The end results of such a thing. Can a contract be annulled?
Are you sure the House of Repose will forget this assassin contract on a farmer's signature?
It's perfectly legal. In Val Royeaux's noble circles, a written word is a bond. Besides, the guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
Are you serious?
These assassins are afraid of being seen as impolite.
Breaking one's public oath or bond implies a certain poverty in play. A common merchant may lack the resources or manners to fulfill a debt, but among the guilds, it would be shameful.
Okay, what's our next move?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Dupercats lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Dupercats as lords.
Okay. Why do we have a skull? Oh, Leliana. Miller is free and a little worse for wear. And little worse for wear. Best of all, by escaping on her own, Miller preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself. If she learns from it, I feel her future work will be exceptional. Leliana. Note to Skyhold's gate guards. I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in holding cells. Let him stew there until the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. Gowler Blythe.
Skyhold does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it. A place like this serves no purpose without enough people to make the running worthwhile.
Inquisitor, I have moved some of my agents into Caer Bronach, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles. If we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen.
Inquisitor.
And we need something for Cullen to do. A letter delivered by messenger bird. My name is Sister Paulette. My sisters and I have been accompanying a handful of injured Inquisition soldiers through the Frostbacks. As they are no longer able to fight for the Inquisition, they wish to return to their families in Ferelden. These are strange times, and many seek the solace or forgiveness of loved ones. Unfortunately, that peace may never come. A band of Avar, refusing to see reason, have pinned us down. We have taken refuge in a cave and are holding them off as best we can, but I do not know how long we can last. I understand this bird is trained to return to Skyhold. I pray it is so. We need aid. A note in Cullen's hand follows. Soldiers dispatched from Skyhold itself will not reach them in time. We should have men near their location. We sent a party to pursue a group of Red Templars we suspect of moving captured civilians to one of their red lyrium mines. A swift bird might reach the party, allowing them to go to the sisters' aid. However, we would likely lose the Templars' trail. Cullen is the only one we can send, and he says no one wants to make this call, but if the Red Templars to escape, more people will be harmed. Our soldiers would understand. I don't like this one. I don't like this. And I am not making this... I'm not sending Cullen on that one. No. Here. I'll send him on this one. A memorial for Haven. Ambassador Montilier. Although we have not always seen eye to eye, I believe that on this subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site where Haven stood as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honor these fallen heroes, Madame Ambassador? Marquis d'Aurelion.
Inquisitor.
I forgot to read what Cullen said. Actually, Cullen says... I'm sure I can get some volunteers from our ranks to help with construction. There. God. Okay, back to Crestwood. Okay. Actually, gonna see if I can find Jana. Is she around here?
As the moth sees light and goes toward flame, she should see fire.
Dang it.
Rest at the Maker's right hand.
Yeah. Where's Jana?
Got rid of the bandits on your own. I mean, me and some lads were going to kick them out, but if you got there first, all's well.
Dang it. Okay, fine. We lost Jana. She was supposed to become an agent of the Inquisition. If I could talk her out of becoming a Grey Warden. I am not good at this. Not sure why I needed to be nobility to do that, or have nobility, or whatever. Whatever makes the game happy, I guess. Watch me, like, find her later and be able to get her, and it's just that I don't know where she is. Hidden cave. A wooden facade has been erected at the mouth of this cave, presumably to shield any occupants from the weather. Tattered journal. The bandits are just across the way. so I can keep an eye on those bastards. I've managed to take back some of the supplies they stole from that traveling merchant. They didn't even see it coming, but I'm not afraid. If they want to fight, they can come get me.
The undead are gone. About time someone put things back to normal. So you're waltzing into the keep now, nice as you like?
If I could respond to you, lady,
What are you looking at?
I would. Okay. Let's discover the rocky slope. With ah. Glenmorgan Mine.
Red Templars ahead.
The fade things around them, all red. Be careful.
I'm just gonna take this. Guide of Falundin. Falundin sought someone to be his messenger and companion. The wind was swift, but Falundin refused to chain it. The people were loyal, but could not live where Falundin walked. Then the owl came to him and said, I am not cowed by darkness. Let me serve you, who had also no fear of night. Falundin accepted gladly and took the owl as his servant, who thereafter helped Falundin guide the people through the passage of the Vale. From Animals of the People, as told by Elithin, keeper of Clan Tilahanan. Tilanan. Oh, fun. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So That's easy. Constellation Chios, referred to as chaos in the common parlance. Okay. 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 Acquired Viridium.
Let's take a look.
We're looking, dear. We're looking. Bottles of Thetis and Tevan Sip Sip. Be careful, this one's mean. Attic raised mean. Popular among highborn who wish to seem dangerous, but more at home grasped by the neck by those who actually are. Hang on. Okay. Ah. Oh, well, this is a lovely space. And you very much would probably kill me. Maybe not, but I don't feel like fighting you right now. We'll come back later. I mean, we're here now. Goodness gracious. What a fuss.
I understand why Kunari warriors spend half their time running around bare-chested.
Thought you'd appreciate that.
It's stupid. They should wear armor.
You see a member of the Barasad in full armor, you run, because it's war.
They should wear armor all the time.
Then they'd have to invade everyone. You're so bloodthirsty.
Boys. What the? Come on. Alright then. Let's head out towards where our other camp is. Wait. Sealed orders. Knight Templar Sturge. There's a small ruin in the hills above Crestwood. A tiny place, but it's old and elven. So leave no stone unturned. General Samson's orders. You've been told what to look for, so I expect a report once you're done. Copy down any elven writing you see. Knight Lieutenant Moan. What? What they want that? I don't know what that means. Ah, itchy nose. Okay. What? Why is everything itchy? Okay. Sorry, this one's not... Okay. Oh, goodness. Of course there's a rift out here. Mother... Old Widder's Farm. Linden Farm. we go. Wait a minute. Black Fens. Back that way. Wait, yeah. Now I lost where I was. There we go. Good. Arcane Horror Heart. Wait a minute. Why? Weeding out the bandits. There we go. But also... Look. It's a Plants vs. Zombie joke. Here. Plants versus corpses. And all the strange struggles that have raged across Ferelden, one of the most peculiar is the Battle of Pauper's Cap. A powerful demon bent on gaining power in the mortal world raised an army of corpses to assault the home of Helianthus, a reclusive apostate who was said to possess both fabulous wealth and great knowledge. While the demon saw a perfect host in the bejeweled bookworm, Helianthus was not without defenses of her own. As the corpses shuffled towards her house, Helianthus called to the demon, declaring that though she was just a simple apostate, the demon would see her power in an entire infantry. Then, calling upon her magic, she summoned spirits into the plants of her vegetable patch, creating countless tiny sylvans. The resulting garden warfare saw corpses armored with buckets and doors as makeshift helmets and shields. Okay, I'll get to it later, but... God. Frazen. Okay. Oh. Well, with camp set up, party changed.
You know, I met the Arishok.
Oh, the old one? Man, he had an impressive rack. The new Arishok doesn't have horns at all. Usually means they're destined for something special.
I met him too. The only thing they seem to have in common is a tendency to burn things.
That pretty much sums up the Antam, yes.
And with all that said, thank you. all that said and done, we're gonna call it here. And next time we... We'll take care of all this stuff. We'll find Butcher, we'll weed out the bandits, we'll check up on Judith, and we'll finish the astrariums. But that's next time. Until then, take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!